Evening all, how are we all doing? Hey Toxin, nice to see you. Oh, on to the temporal recruits, the exciting prospect of replaying the story mission for my 20th or 30th time, if not more, so it's going to be fun. So let me set up my new character. Science officer this time. Dan, welcome in and thank you very much for the cheers. Very much appreciated as always. Yes, I do thoroughly enjoy the TOS myself. I like the aesthetics of it. And I also like the fact that they've stayed true to it in the game. So we get the view screen, we get the transporter effect, the flip open communicator, all of that. I thoroughly like that about this. So the reason we are doing a science one is because I fully intend to have a fully built out science character doing EPG. I've got plenty of tactical. My main character's tactical. So I thought, why not? Let's get science on the go. I should just call him Bill Nye the Science Guy. The usual joys of going through and setting up the character. At least, to a certain extent, with the TOS, you don't have to do the whole alien, and if you're wanting to make them look human. So let's see. Go for the pike look. Oh, that's a bit blue. Why can we not just have black? Go body. Start making my height. No, that's it. Let's bulk him up a bit. No, he's a hard-working science officer. He deserves to look it. But hey, he looks like me now. Yay! Now he looks like how I wish I could look. Here, there you go. Let's bulk up the arms a bit as well. Make it look like he has actually been down to the gym for a change. His legs, he's not skipped leg day. Right, there we go. Oh, look at that, I can even put 10 spec ops on. Interesting. I don't think we'll have them in that bog standard uniform. We'll do them just now. Junior grade. Give him a sash. Nah. Right. Time for a bit of free advertising. So we got a fun ship name. Now like the finer details. Yeah, not bad, Nariko, yourself. Right, for a start, let's get rid of all this flashy stuff because It sets me off. Options. Disappear. Right. Let's sort this out very quickly. Audio's fine. Disable voice chat. Display's okay. Up the graphics level sharply. Get that off. Chain auto attack. Same for space quickly. It's off. It's on. Get the keybinds sorted out. Hey, Spider. That's awfully nice then. Set for up getting that same email. Right. Ooh. Interesting. I can get all my T6 ships before I even get to the tutorial. Hey, Davies. Damn it, that was one of the ones I wanted to get first, was the Shangri-La. Damn it. Right. I'm just going to try this and just to see if it does actually work. I'll take an enterprise. Nope. Can't do it. Oh, no, there we go. It's taking a while. I am more than well. I appreciate you viewing. That's what makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, let's give it an appropriate registry number. Let's call it the 17. 1718. There we go. Right. Proceed with tutorial.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2.
If it wasn't for the fact this walked my mouse, which is what we're seeing dancing about on the screen just now, it would be actually quite good.
Science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
Come on. There we go. Disable pop-ups for a start. Right, so what we're going to do? Perform your duties.
Lieutenant,
Now I think as tutorials go, I think this one and probably the Romulan one are my two favourites.
Not so fast.
This is lagging, even doing this. To hell with it. I'll sort the chat settings out later.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Captain Garrett, how you've changed.
Excellent.
You look so much better in Enterprise C. Alright, calm down, I'm here.
M-class planet, barely. The Taurians are big, primitive,
Yeah,
quick to anger.
it's been a perfect storm. Toxin, we've had new event drop, temporal recruit drop, the horrible thing from Discovery pop in with the thought extender, And then we've also got the bonus R&D on as well at the moment. So everybody's logging in. Plus the last day of Riser today, second last day yesterday. So everybody was logging in to either start a new temporary recruit, get the Breen ship, do Riser, do the new event. Ooh, I can put on mine. that. Take a personal shield as well. Then, oh, so it's everywhere. And I was doing random normals on my Gamma. We've got 3 left to do just to knock that off so I can get rid of my other Gamma recruit character. And it was taking forever and a day to load. And even when it did, we're rubber banding even on normal. You know, and I got with players, and no disrespect intended here, that had 0 build. So they're literally running cannons with fire at will on, and torpedoes everywhere, and not a single trait, or not the right traits, etc. from the looks of things. I was doing the events, and I was the one that was carrying the full thing. The only one that was actually doing anything, and that was on an alt. But yeah, so it's definitely not good at the moment, and it is having a detrimental effect. In answer to your question, Spider, I am more than happy to talk about that on this stream. So yes, they had it fixed within about an hour or an hour and a half yesterday. So not that we're going to comment on how fantastic it was to be able to get it. I picked one up off the exchange for a ridiculous low amount of money. But unfortunately I didn't have 26 million on my Xbox character. Otherwise I would have quite happy with it and bought one on Xbox as well. I actually got I was doing a random just before the stream, and I got Forged in Fire. So the event and the Universal done in once. So it's extremely nice.
Ensign Mears reporting. I was one of the. Thank you.
Can't beat classic 23rd century design.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
So yeah, I do Xbox and PC, babies. Long story short, started on PC, laptop gave up the ghost, couldn't justify buying a new PC because I had a Mac, went to Xbox, eventually got a new gaming laptop, recently got a new gaming rig, playing on PC. And I do both simultaneously as well. That I do still got my account on Xbox, so I do the events over there. Hey Becky,
Somewhere north of here.
it's been alright for a working day. What about yourself?
And there may be survivors on both.
Burnout is all too common, unfortunately, at the moment. I did certainly on the last mini event on PC, which is currently on Xbox, doing 20 days of that stupid mini episode. Did me in. Alright. That's, it's in the wrong view for some weird reason. Right, let's stick you on. You're there, that's fine. If I don't do this just now, it'll bug me. So I want to make sure I've got everything laid out as I normally would have it. Don't have any body armor, don't have any kits. No skills, no traits, no reps. Hey, Furry, how we doing, pal? Hell, Hydra, mate. Thought I'd walk past it. This is what happens. I start talking, I keep forgetting what I'm doing.
Definitely Federation tech.
So yeah, but during that that mini episode, I was done in because I was doing it on 3 accounts. I've got 2 free-to-play accounts that I'm finishing with this year, and then that's them. They're done. They won't get looked at again. I'll think about it. A very nice patch on just now. As a matter of fact, it's actually the one thing I actually forgot to look at was changing the badge when I was messing about in the tailor. It's the one that's just went out of console heart of the matter, or as I refer to it as, really doesn't matter. The one that was originally a patrol, but they changed it to a mini episode to fill a gap. I haven't decided. To be honest with you, Davies, I did start doing a beginner run through with the deltas,
There's your crash
but got a bit sidetracked, and with the way the game is,
Lieutenant, you won't be.
it wasn't conducive to try and do it. So I am planning, probably for the streams at least, as I stream twice a week, I'm streaming 3 times this week. Yeah, certainly is funny. That tonight and tomorrow night I am doing this, Temple Recruit. Sunday night I'll probably be back to normal, just on my main character, playing about with ships, playing about with different builds, etc. And then next week I'll probably come back to this, so I might do the Thursday streams as Temple Recruit, start to finish, until it is right up there, proper build, EPG, traits, everything on it. And then you can start using that in rotation. The main thing I like about the Temporal is the fact that it's TOS to begin with, and you retain all the TOS effects afterwards. I think it's probably one of the ones where they've, at the time, they probably had the resources, to do it. They weren't rushing about
Rifles in that crate. We should
doing
shoot
half a dozen different things at once.
I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
All these guys look very similar.
I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
You disable the pop-ups and the damn things keep coming up. I suppose I better go and equip the phaser rifle. How quaint.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot.
In case anybody in chat is wondering, Zoe is Dan's main character. She's a bloody big blue Andorian.
They're right behind me.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
Damn, I'm still fucking red alert. Come on, out of red alert. Out, thank you. yes, I am cheating ever so slightly the fact that I've got stuff I probably shouldn't have during a tutorial, but you can't use what you've already got. As long as things go boom, I'm happy.
Into the ship? But then we'll be trapped.
This will be the third temporal recruit I've created.
Retreat to the ship? With
Yeah,
pleasure.
I've got one that was, for reasons unknown, created as an engineer. Probably because of the miraculous repairs.
Lieutenant, we've
Then I created one last year as a tactical to replace said engineer, and I've still not replaced said engineer.
the doors. They're right
And now I'm doing a scienceman, which will replace both the tactical. That's fine for you, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right. Time to go into jelly mode. God, YouTube is so far behind. It's unbelievable. I actually noticed when I was starting up the stream that Twitch connected instantly and started, and YouTube was still sending information.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. The Taurians
I've not
tried.
watched TOS for ages. I was sitting watching TNG the other night. Yeah, Galileo 7. If I'm correct. Oh, come on, put some effort into it. Thank you. You know what? I think I'm just going to go to the freezer. Ooh, there's a thought actually. See, I have all these great thoughts after the fact. I don't want a sniper rifle. I'll take that one. Check like that. This is me thinking ahead for an advantage shield because I'm an addict. Nah. Right. Well, I'm evil and making things far too easy for myself. Just remember what else. Yep, claim all of them. Combat pet. That wasn't what I was looking for. Right, I can never remember where this is, and it annoys me. As well, come in handy. Yeah. Space items, not ground items. Yes. EV suit. And fancy bubbles. I can't do that yet. That's fine. Right. I've just had a better thought. I've just remembered. Windows. So for some weird bizarre reason, they put it in items, ground items, where is the Wrath of Khan phasers from the new Genesis bundle? There it is. Cool. I'm trying to keep it a bit more in keeping. I'm on PC today, but I do play on both PC and Xbox. They are, but I bought the new Genesis bundle and you got it as an account-wide unlock.
Lieutenant, we're over here. Help!
Hold your peace, I'm coming.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Ran, Forrest, ran. Can't say that around my wife, it's her maiden name. Right, that's us back at the right, and yep. Shot him in the back.
They're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
How come you're supposed to be firing? Just check the settings on this again. Just because I've done something wrong. And camera shaking, that's going off. That's why. Spent all that time setting it up before it even started and it's wiped it. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yes. I do actually quite like it because I like the way that they revamped the Tholian maps.
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
That they revamped him
Using both
was it
guile and
last
brute
year
force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent
when they brought in
The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
the first of the latest story arc. Now we're talking.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
A bit late for that, but okay. Hey, there we go. Now that was a bit of rubber banding and a half. Jesus. This could take a while, but it keeps rubber banding like this. Oops, I did it. There's a cliff there and I was not paying attention.
We're ready to go. Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
What I want to know is why was the injured one sitting outside? Anyway, fish in a barrel, I like it. Yeah, back to the lovely Pioneer. Yeah, it's just everywhere toxin. It's just absolutely everywhere.
We made it.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been... Start with the...
I'm remembering an old.
There we go. That's that taken care of.
We'll handle these Klingons. Sounds like you're needed in the engineering lab.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Oh, for the love of God. Die already.
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that
That was
armory.
easy.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Yes, it is good. I actually had that pop in a random just before the stream. Where the hell is she?
We've cleared the rest.
British engineering, please respond. Nice work. Our...
Yeah, I like the happy medium. I like the cranial ridges.
Sensors are back online. Let's see who's out there.
Now I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I'm going to say it's the Klingons that are out there. Don't know why. I've just got that sneaky suspicion.
Incoming transmission.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to...
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Sensors are picking up...
Right. That will take me a moment. If I don't set up my tray and set up my keybinds, it's going to cause me some frustration. Right. Options. No, no. That's fine. That's all that off. That's all that off. Right. Keybinds. Open file. It's too easy to keep typing it in. That works. Rearranging the HUD. So, don't need use. We've got there. Be fine there just now. Plus status. Up. And you're going over. Right. Go. That's just halfway there. On one. Notifications. There's nothing I hate more than having that. Oh, so and so's won a T6 Infinity Ship. Go and gamble. Messages that pop up all the time. I guess I just have to go there just now. Oh no, you won't. You will. Now we get to fly extremely slowly for a long period of time.
Science report coming in.
I might as well hear it as well. Damn it. Breaker Asylum, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Right. Weapons. Is it hiding? Press. 4.
Nice work. One down, one to go. Looks like this one is shielded.
That's why you killing those innocent Klingons who've done nothing wrong. That is very true. But they kind of appeared and they looked, no, good target practice. It's very green.
Can you hear us?
That's where you want Scotty. I want more speed. Time for a major cheat. It has its moments, Breaker. It really does. So I am doing much excessive cheating here. I know. As well. That I'll do just now. Yeah, 2 plants well done all. So this is how we get away with using a T6 ship in the tutorial. It's a damn shame the default skin for this wasn't the TOS Connie. Cat Borg. I'm trying to picture that actually. Core. Oh. Nice. I'll get the requirements for that one. Genesis device. Set that off for a bit more of a boost and put that on there as well. The thing is every single time I do a new character, this is what I sit and do for about the first half an hour. Is go through and collect everything I can collect, apply everything I can put on, and then go and have some fun. Got to put that body shield on as well, that's a good of me. So there. Job done, just about. Four cats. Hey. Why not? Dear, I'm just seeing something pop up on Reddit with regards to Fan Home. Should be an interesting read. It's because I had a problem with the Excelsior 2 model that arrived. Did a wee video on it, sent it to them. Because apparently the Excelsior is spelt with an N at the end. Look at that. Full impulse. Beautiful. Of course, I'm not getting my weapons on auto fire. So, I've just received an email back from them tonight thanking me for highlighting the issue, and they're going to do absolutely nothing about it.
Thanks for everything.
Lieutenant.
So I shall have to reply to that and just say I'd prefer something different be done about that. Thank you very much. Oh, for the love of God. Dan, can you deal with that bleeding spam bot for us, mate?
Range sensors, sir. Lay in an intercept course. Lock weapons and fire at will.
Thank you kindly. Hey, Doc. Now I could read that as Macy. And no, Doc, your eyes do not deceive you. I am in a T6 ship during the tutorial of a temporal recruit.
Acknowledge, please.
Fly up to Kirk and go, my ship is bigger than yours. Haha.
And now you will die with him as well. This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Bye bye, car.
Thank you for your assistance.
Looks like we're done here,
Congratulations,
people.
Lieutenant.
Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess.
Did anybody else notice something different there?
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant.
Now, the good thing is you always ended up in the pub at the end.
It's been a pleasure.
We were in Starfleet.
If you were going into the...
Hate to say it, but that looks absolutely nothing like McCoy.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day
And
one
that's
walks
pushing
away
it for
from
Scotty.
Must
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, the
Congratulations,
Space
Lieutenant.
Command on several exploration initiatives there.
Bunch of skills, right. Stick that one on first, and still can't do that. I'm going to claim this because I want the torpedo. I want the console. And that. Not so much that just now. Wanny. There we go. The timeless one, I would say it was a miss, personally. But it's just purely down to the double specs of the same specialization seating, I think. The art team, fantastic work. You know, the ships looked absolutely brilliant.
I have some new orders for you. I've outlined and stay safe out there.
But a double miracle worker on I suppose that science. Dread was just not the brightest of ideas. Right. Let's see what we can do. Go. For the love of God, man, can we not just have blue? Just plain, simple blue. That was totally different there from what it does here. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. Right. Somebody said pick a different ship logo, so let's do just that. No. Dados looks nice. Alliance. Eternal. You know what? Oh my god, Intrepid. Alright. So we can't change the lower half, all we can do is change the top half, okay? And no rank. Okay. Picking up the 23rd century training manuals that are available. That's ground equipment, that's not what I was wanting.
Welcome. I'm here to help you choose a vessel. What would you...
Manage ships. There we go. Fleet power network array. Gemini on it. Set the Maelstrom on. I think that'll just about do us for the moment. Oh, customized ship, thank you. Standard Constitution, there we go. And a Constitution bridge, perfect. All I can say, Spider, is I looked at it, and even for doing content, I still couldn't justify it. Just as much as I liked the look of the ships, accessories were poor, seating wasn't the greatest, and the only, I do mean the only reason to get its hellbore, thank you Toxin, was the hellbore trait, which is going to get nerfed into the ground.
Stay safe out there. Ever hear of Edrin 4? Jim Kirk, stay safe.
So I might pick it up during a 35% sale if I've got Zen sitting and I'm not buying anything else. But
welcome to the Sol system.
Even then, I'd be dubious, I think, about doing it. Stations, right. I want to swap her. Skills, I want to learn fire at will. And top spread. And we'll just change that to 4. There we go. What the hell? Go down, save to. Righty ho. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to take that off of auto fire. Right, and away we go. I'll time my eye anyway. I have to. Oh, chaps will tell you that they're looking into it. And then ask, was the combat log on? And then if customer services get involved, they'll say, have you checked your ISP and rebooted your router? This is the way, Stanky. This is the way. This is the infuriating bit of having no transport drive. Although in saying that, I do love the sector map. It's fantastic. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Don't make me turn this starship around. Am I actually moving? Yes, just very, very, very slowly. That's why it's taking off all the fake equipment. There we go. Nothing to see here. Everything's going perfectly fine. Right, I might take a wee quick break, and just whilst we are travelling at sub-transwarp, it'll take a little while, so I shall be back in a couple of minutes. By the magic of modern television, there we are instantly at the start of the next mission.
We're reading several Gorn ships on our sensors as well as the USS Zhangha.
Welcome to Edrin 4. I'm Bridget McKinnon, CO of the USS Zhangha. Glad you could join. Well, I'm
Sort this out. Full impulse, please.
The Gorn are scanning us. They might not. I recommend caution when dealing with the Gorn. They can be easily provoked. We have entered the orbit of Edrin 4.
Transporter
Captain.
room to bridge.
Oops, it is.
Lowering shields for transport. I'm detecting some unusual.
I like the sensors.
Strange. For a moment, it's not, Captain. The science and engineering teams indicate that they have made it to the.
Also, like the loading screen, it would have been better if they'd actually fitted it into the view screen.
Ah, there you are. Better late than never.
My tricorder's showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge.
Right down there. You can go there. What do you do? Damage resistance, okay.
This looks like a good place to start our scans.
You don't say. I'm glad Daniel's up, sorry, spoiler alert.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure.
I do like how they managed to tie it in to the arena. That's quite a nice touch.
Prepare half-rate planets. Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed.
How can I put this without turning it into a massive rant?
My readings indicate there might be dilithium on this planet. I'll need to
I
take
hated
more
Discovery,
scans to be sure.
and given the fact that this is Discovery 2.0, despite their efforts to claim otherwise, it doesn't surprise me that they're doing things such as this.
Here has a high concentration of
It
sulfur.
will depend if they give you an explanation behind the hybridization and how it came about. So we shall wait and see. This is very true, and on the stills that we've seen with that memorial wall, it's a very desperate attempt to say, yes, we are fully aware of other things in Star Trek, despite ignoring 60 years of storytelling in Discovery. So I will watch it, I will give it a fair shake, I will try and be open-minded, but realistically I do not think it's going to go well. And I would prefer to have had it set in the Lost Era, maybe even following the Starfleet Academy game. Obviously without the cameos of the original cast, since most of them are unfortunately gone. But I think that would appeal to the older Star Trek fans, maybe not so much the new ones. But we shall see what it's like. With regards to ESD ship lighting, no. the lighting in ESD is still terrible. If you're wanting to look at things in the ship customizer, much better off going to Deep Space Nine. Or I tend to hide out at the Dyson Sphere. The Gorn, I can see how they went down that route, but we've seen a couple of, I would say, variations so far in Strange New Worlds. I'm just wondering if we're yet to see the final iteration, which would be more in line with this kind of big ass lizard. So we shall see. Been quite enjoying Strange New Worlds, I must admit. I'm just curious to see what they're going to do over the next 2.5 seasons. See if they're going to bring in Boyce as the CMO. If they're going to, address, how some crew are there when they weren't, supposedly. And more importantly, how the hell the Gorn can keep throwing these rocks that change direction mid-air. So yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to finish off Strange New Worlds. But the fact it's back to an episodic format is what I really like. I don't like us having to watch every single episode of a season to understand what daft things they're trying to do. Yeah. I think when they did Strange New Worlds, they tried to bring in familiar characters without quite understanding what was actually happening in the ill-fated pilot episode, and then subsequently where no one has gone before, or where no man has gone before, I think they called it.
Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively
So
with these materials.
I hope they bring in Boyce. I think that was the CMO's name in the pilot episode. And what I'd like to see is them continue the TOS with, the actors they've got just now. Well, yeah, there is that as well. He's a bit laid back. But hey, it could be worse. You could have went from cadet to captain, in the space of one movie, while having absolutely no experience whatsoever. So, I say I'm very hopeful for the end of Strange New Worlds, and I'd like to see them continue that kind of a format. The episodic style, decent stories, that have the right characters and the right cast.
The bombs are primed to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
That's always wise when something's about to blow up, to be fair. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the next couple of years. As I say, Academy, I'll wait and see, and I just hope to God they do not do that stupid program of the Riser Resort reality show thing that they've been touting. So I hope they can that.
I hope the scientists are all right. The Gorn aren't known for their mercy.
So the good thing is, though, is I got Star Trek back on TV effectively. I'm reserving judgment on that one. I didn't think I'd like the musical number.
Looks like some Gorn came through here.
But I've watched it that many times. My 8-year-old now sings along with it. So it's I'll wait and see what the puppet episode's like. And at first I thought it was a gag, you know, somebody taking the mick at Mount and Co. Until I then seen it. Oh shit, that is actually an episode. Yeah, the Balance of Terror episode was brilliant. I really, really liked that one. And it brought in, you know, the TOS. It followed the very similar storyline to it. And then when they did all that camera capture of the faces of the crew and everything, just like it did in the TOS episode, the only thing that I didn't like was the new maroon uniform.
Good to hear from you. We're making repairs.
If they had just had it as the maroon jacket without this, I don't know, the shiny parts, if you like, I would have liked it a lot more. That was the only thing I didn't like, but I did like the fact that they brought that in. So hey, look, it's a Zing. Hey, sure, Riker flew that.
Thanks for covering. Slow but steady. Thanks.
Yep, here comes trouble.
It now.
I'll give you what? You shut the door. Close the door. Thank you. So, yes, it is unfortunately funny, and but no, that I thought that episode was really well done. Even the guy that's playing Kirk, I'm not 100% sure on him, but I think given the right storylines, I think he'd be really good. He's just not got the Bill Shatner pauses. That's the only thing that's missing. I would do, but she's got her AirPods in, mate. And she'll not hear a thing I say, and then she'll stand and do sign language or something, expect me to understand. So, I shall pass on the sentiments afterwards.
Picking up debris from the... I'll shave my eyebrows.
Shave his eyebrows.
It's the same ship as before. Doesn't look like they're back at full strength, though.
Share the ICO most convenient.
Captain, I've got an...
Reveal the Romulans. That can be. Hello, stranger.
You're quite the clever one, Captain. Too clever, I'm afraid. No one can know of our actions.
How we doing, pal?
Your death, I'll regret, is necessary.
Ah, for the love of God, I'm trying to type here and it's giving me nothing but grief. There we go. We shout out to Nick. The former STO player that now plays Star Citizen. I was last night, to be honest. I had a few pints in the pub last night before I came home and joined Spencer's stream. I had sobered up a bit by then though. You didn't sound too good yesterday, mate.
Good to hear from you. I've read Captain McKinnon's report. Sounds like things got a little...
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Starfleet hasn't heard from Deep Space Station K-13 in a while. Stay safe out there.
Alright, let's try and tidy this up a bit before we continue. Well, matter of fact, might as well start travelling because it's going to take a minute. And I was going to sort out this boy. Give him that. Give him that. And I'll put on Energy Power 2 weapons. Fantastic. Ooh, Measure Power to Weapons 2, I like that. That means I can give them engines. Aha. And evasive maneuvers, there we go. Give them time. That'll be in the director's cut. I have to say that the last episode was interesting. I think they are playing into the whole captain out on the edge, solely responsible, rarely reports to command kind of style with Pike. So
Captain, the other ships are raising shields.
that's not good, Nick. I hope you're feeling better though, or at least on the mend. You asked me if I was drinking. Well, nothing else tonight. We have established that if you're quick enough and claim your T6 ships before you jump in to your temple recruit, you can switch to them as soon as you get into space. And then sort them out once you get to the starbase. Why am I not firing?
All ships disabled, Captain. Captain, those were the Starfleet ships assigned to patrol this.
Isn't that older than you, Nick?
I don't think that was a war game or training sim. Their weapons were at full power. Message from Starfleet Command, Captain.
What have I got sitting here? Hang on. A 15-year-old single malt sitting at the back of me. Tempting. Oh yeah, this is the
No signs of combat.
plastic frisbee sticky things.
Sensors are picking up a
Yeah, see if they've made that fit within that view screen.
I don't like this.
Been quite
No one's
nice.
at their duty stations.
Might suggest that.
The lights have all been dimmed, but it looks like sickbay's still operational. Over to the
Stop where you are.
Captain,
Neuroparas
I think I saw
cement.
motion in that room
Scans
to the left.
show a slight, according to, as a precaution.
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting. I take it you. I'm afraid not. I'm in the auxiliary.
Yeah, but he's wondering that was Jimmy Doohan's son that actually did the voice for Squatty in
I have
this.
secured a small amount of security gear. It may give you another edge against the parasites.
If you're going for a 12, go for a Fiddick or a Bowmore. Just upgrade this up.
If we pass through the mess hall, we can access a turbo lift to reach engineering. Whenever you are ready.
You can have that. There you go. Rummage about here, make sure there's nothing else. Yes, it's exceedingly nice, shall we say. I'm shooting over my own shoulder and everything. I'm doing really well.
The creatures continue to be.
So, fun thing about doing a new character is that you start off that low. It's frustrating that you're not just one-shotting things. There may be trouble ahead. Stop shooting me. That misfired, okay. So even the Genesis device can misfire.
The auxiliary
Trying to remember the one I had for my wedding.
Hi there.
I say about half a bottle of it.
While I cannot.
Aye.
That was a really, really nice one. Take kit from crate.
Aye. This is one of the broken relays, right here. That one was easy.
That guy's just showing off, shooting everywhere without even looking.
Alright, there are several ways.
Or my entire crew runs down one corridor that we're not supposed to go down. I like that. And if you get killed, walk it off.
I'll have this fixed up straight away.
Hell's Scotty?
That takes care of that. No trouble at all.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh.
But remember, the parasites like the dark. We devils that they are.
Well, I guess we're walking through the spooky dark corridors, I guess.
This one just needs new fuses.
Back to Strange New Worlds. Actually having a Scotsman play Scotty. There's something interesting. The boys for Paisley, I think.
Now this may be a bit tricky.
Yeah, it's the fact that for the temporal recruitment TOS, the fact that they've tied it in very well to quite a lot of the original series episodes speaks volumes for the story team and that at the time. And the same with the art team as well. Oh, you dirty, dirty, dirty.
It looks like someone has overridden the command codes.
Don't mince your words, Nick. I personally think that the game is running as if it was in 2020 or 2015, sometimes with some of the questionable reasonings behind having restrictions on some things and not others, and reluctance to introduce things for everybody. I think it's the best way of putting it. Just reading Dan's message.
We need to talk.
That's just more enjoying a drink than anything else, Dan.
Actually, time's a...
We can return to the ship on
You can
your
tell me where the whiskey's been and how it's been stored, but the truth is in the taste. I'll nick half a bottle and then tell you.
The Ptolemy is holding.
I'm transferring. This is Captain Seralto, the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched. Please restore those ships and join the fight quickly.
That did it, Captain. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain Parasites. Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding?
Imagine him picking up temporal shielding. Who would have thought that? You and me both. Where the bloody hell's that going? That was a can shot I've ever seen one. Oh, wait a minute. Is it doing an Aussie? It's a boomerang. There you go. One Maelstrom torpedo hit and it's done.
Fine work, Captain. You sent those devils back to wherever they came from.
I'm an idiot. I'm trying to move something on my OBS. And fucking, I'm following the cursor on the screen from the game. I'm doing really well. Chat overlay is not I'll go a lot bigger, but it won't actually scroll down. Anyway, I'll try and fix that for the next one.
Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride.
Normally a bumpy ride, I tell you.
Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that.
Captain, before K-13 would...
Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may well survive. Well then.
Nice setup for a future mission there.
Neural parasites.
I apologize for springing all of this on you at the last minute. And I'll
System scans clear, Captain.
Right. Let's try to think, is there only one more mission before we jump to Duda?
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station just disappeared? Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
You'll do.
We have a problem.
No, tell a lie. I've got another 3 missions to do.
Captain, I need to speak with you in my quarters. There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
What's that? Sensor scan. I can go down there. Oh, go away, pop-ups. So this team can go there. Oh, I'm almost getting tractor beam. Fair enough. Right. Of course, it's got to be half the quadrant away. Might as well sit back and get comfortable, people. This could take a while. So in here, in here. So whilst we wait, this is the back of the Excelsior 2 from Van Home. Fantastic spelling mistake. And unfortunately, because I know it's there, it's driving me nuts. Every time I look at the ship, that's all I can see. USS screwed. Fantastic. I do miss Transwarp Drive. This really has been a long road getting from there to here. I think we should talk Spencer into buying Faith of the Heart bundle at the end of August.
All right. I appreciate your patience.
Appreciate the bloody patience here. Pain in the backside with your temporal Cold War.
Let's begin by using.
You think we'd colour his hair in a bit, you know, may try and make him look more young.
Oh, and let's get to work. I will check with you again after you are done on the bridge. I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little snug.
I'm gonna have the hazard a guess that Bill Shatner wanted a ton of money for his likeness, if they even approached him.
Nice work.
I think it'd be nice if we got an Enterprise era story arc next. Do what they could have done in season 5 if they'd got it. Romulan War, getting Shran to join the crew, etc. Damn, it's Nick.
Census are showing that one of the delegates.
I get some fresh air and a recycled air on a starship.
Oh, should I be concerned? Of course.
I went the wrong way. All these corridors all look the same. Proper set designs. None of this Star Wars reflective flooring malarkey.
Looks like they're on the move.
And yes,
I'm still getting
more Jeffrey
false
Combs.
readings on the sensors.
Matter of fact, they could actually just do a Jeffrey Combs season. Not every new mission or new storyline is just him and one of his many characters.
Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception.
I have to say that is a really nice touch. Apart from when it disappears. But having the open classic tricorder with a hand scanner.
There he is. Wait.
Ah,
That's Ambassador
the Nutty Professor approach.
One down, unlikely more to go. There's nothing. The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we.
That should have been the thing in Disco.
It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move.
The big surprise, and I won't say much more, but rather than the person turning out to be the person, she had them rip off a mask and reveal that he was in fact Weun or Shran, who's time travelled. Captain's quarters so much smaller than what they are in Strange New Worlds. In fact, the Enterprise is about twice the size, mind you. Got a turbo lift around here? Yes, we do.
Someone set a bomb.
It's
all right, lad. Divert power to the number 2 shield.
Besides this one.
Divert power to the number 2 shield.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
I think I have to keep running back to the bomb. That's what the away team's for. Well, it'll be a lot more interesting than some of the stuff we've had. What is it? Ops power to shields, right? Yeah.
Good work. Now check on that bomb. Repair teams to deck 5. Good work. Now check on that bomb. The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. Good luck to you.
It's a damn shame we can't reclaim our event stuff at this stage. So much more fun.
Now, what's this?
Scotty thing there. You always get worried when an engineer goes, "Ooh, what's this?" And he's just found it lying about. It's like, oh dear.
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Oh look, proper Orions. I'd hoped to get through to the 21st century tonight, but I don't think we'll get that far. We've still got another 2 episodes to do. Yes, Toxin, yes. I fully agree with that statement. Oh, at least since the thing actually does, I will need to go and have a proper look at it. I know it said about debuffs, so I shall have a look. Standard 60s and 70s action film pose. I'm guessing they're not coming in. Oh, they're stuck somewhere, one or two. Rather unfortunate camera angle there. I think what the problem is for new players coming in,
I'm glad I got you out of there in time. Indeed.
they've missed quite a lot of
In the meantime,
important event stuff.
That was quite an
And that can make the game easier. Not to say it can't be easy, but yeah, it might cost them a bob or two. So, but it's also trying to get folk into a 15-year-old game as well, so it can be quite challenging.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yeah, why not?
Things are heating up with the Tholians. Monitor stations are detecting large fleet. Stay safe out there.
Tangled web. Set a course for that.
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians.
See, even if the event isn't available, I think the event tab should still be available so you can go ahead and reclaim your event rewards.
We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter with the Tholians.
Well, so there's some skills to go and purchase. Right, what we got here? I'll stick that on. I'll improve the energy weapons still. And we'll increase the hull capacity. Go. Stick that on. I'm using pistols, so stick that on. That on. And that on just now. And no, no such luck to have anything else. Again, sitting back and relaxing time. I must admit though, see if I was playing for the first time just now, doing this temporal recruit, and I was crawling through sector space like this, I'd be frustrated. If I didn't know that you eventually get transwarp and slipstream. But if I thought this was it to get between missions, I would have probably not continued. And survey territory, that's where we're heading for. Squad. Right. I am going to do this mission and then that'll be us for tonight, people. It's 25 past 10 at night for myself. I've had very little sleep over the last couple of days due to work and slight intoxication last night. Unfortunately, my hip is starting to play up as well at the moment, so I'm a bit concerned that the drug has worn off and it's going to be back to using a crutch. So until I get a new hip, so I'd much rather just take it easy and try and get some sleep.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Sir, if the Nakul kill the Queen, an entire Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
I'll learn how to shoot back and stop plunging.
Destroy the aliens. Defend the Queen.
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
Vengeance. Vengeance for the children.
Just get everything just to blow up, that would be nice. Oh look, time travelling enterprises.
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians. Alright, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops.
I know it doesn't feel great.
Lieutenant ordering a captain about. It's not something you see every day.
I found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship.
Sensors show.
There we go, there's one sleek outfit. Compared to the rest of them. Yeah, this update to the map, you know, getting that heat wave effect to it as well, I thought that was really good.
I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs, and more are on the way. Nakul reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
I don't need to stay alert. I'll just deal with them.
The power levels on the flagship just spiked. Something's wrong, and I doubt the Tholians are to blame.
So I don't know if it's the heat off of this tower or if it's the visuals of this room, but I'm starting to get quite warm. It's amazing how we miraculously know how to fix Tholian technology.
Stop the ship from...
Give me 2 wee seconds. I'm just going to go and kick open this door and try and get some of this heat out of here. That is much better. Feel the heat escaping this room as we speak.
The last remaining Tholians are close to your
Unfortunately, I can hear the
I'd hurry if I were you.
dishwasher. Oh, that's a nice cool breeze. Me likey. Oh yeah, yes, those spinny web thingy-majiggies, yep. Have a quick word with her.
All humanoids are the same. Chaotic. Those you cannot help.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course.
Continue to fight Nakul.
You better get back to the ship.
Nice, short and sweet. It's amazing what you can do with some decent gear on your character when you first start.
I've been monitoring the phone.
Okay, and I don't need. Here they come.
Joy sounds not having the competitive rep engines for a while. It's going to be interesting to try and work around again.
More ships inbound to our location. My engineers are going to need time. A lot more time. The alien dreadnought is concentrating fire on the Tholian flagship.
I've let me target it, shoot it.
Federation, you have proved the Queen's message has been sent through subspace and...
I'll watch this lovely cutscene, I think.
Our engines are still down. We can't escape.
Captain, look at the Defiant. Perhaps a scan would be in order?
Scanning. I can't tell if there are lives. We might be able to get...
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. I'm afraid there's not. The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more...
All decks have reported in, Captain.
Oh my god, that explains the Defiant very nicely.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagree.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We have a situation in the Caleb system. Stay safe out there.
This is a pivotal moment in Federation history.
Alright, I'm going to set course for this, and then that's it, ready to go for tomorrow night.
Change the course of time. We'll need to look for signs of temporal flux.
This is one hell of a journey.
If they show up, we'll need to deal with them, no matter what.
Let me Atlas. Definitely Demos. I seem to have lost my Disco Inferno. That's slightly worrying. That's very worrying indeed, the fact that it's not actually showing up. Yeah, I've lost a muds bundle. Hey, man. I've lost a muds bundle. Two seconds, I want to go and check on my main to make sure it is actually still there. It's just MIA on the temporal one at the moment. Yeah, no, it's there. That's fine. You're incognito. I'll have to have a wee think about that one. If that's you though, I'm going to be very impressed. But anyway, back to flying. It's on. How we doing, bud? You know what? That deserves this. If this works. There we go. Your secret squirrels account, I see. There we go, so... Nah, you do it often enough for me, mate. Just return the favour. So, on Twitch, we've seen the shout out for Thornburg Media there. Over on YouTube, if you check the video description, you will find the link to his Twitch. Drop him a follow and try and catch him when he streams. Right, I've decided I'm doing this one, and then that's it. We get to the 25th century, then we'll pick up tomorrow.
The Admiral is hailing the Klingons on all frequencies. No response. The Klingons are making an attack run on the subspace relays.
The biggest one I know.
The Admiral has signaled weapons free.
Why the hell do I keep going, oh stop all of a sudden? I just noticed that. Well, you should subscribe. You'll get ad-free viewing.
Klingon formation is breaking. All ships, give chase.
Decided I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. Dan, thank you very much for the bits again, pal. Try and get it looking at its best for the final battle. Oh, now he's all come running. Uh-huh. I see how it is.
Something odd on the sensors, Captain.
Yeah, it'll be me. That's what's odd on sensors. And he's back. Woohoo! And there's a very nice D9.
Mighty Federate, weekly.
I'm picking up. Leave that to me.
Oh, too far. Very Klingon shading to it, but still a very nice ship. No, just my Gemini effect.
Daniels beamed us into a...
I'm kind of cheating. I went through and got everything I could off of the Zen store just as I started the temporal recruit. So even before the tutorial started, I grabbed ships, weapons, everything. So that's why I've got the Ratican phasers, some Pix lighting, and all the other funky stuff. Not to mention my ship's a T6. That'll be a door I can't open. That feels like me walking into the office in the morning without any coffee. Let's cut this door open, people. Should have taken the Liam Neeson approach and just rammed a very nice lightsaber into it. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Science lab over here. Probably the only one on a ship of this size. Another good spot for a bomb.
I didn't even get a chance to actually stop and have a coffee today. It was a busy one. Taking the eldest down to the doctor's and then try to do that while I was working from home, and then realising I had to run to the shops to pick up stuff for lunches and dinners, and then get back to let my mum away, who was watching my other two, and then jumped straight back into conference calls while I was trying to watch a lovely, interesting American streaming Star Trek Online. So it was a bit of a busy day, shall we say.
Those charges will do some damage. Now we just have to find the tractor beam control.
And then it came to the good time of night. Kids fed, bathed, in their beds, switch on the stream, and away we go.
You don't understand how dangerous they are.
So you're the... And in that...
Wish I'd make up my mind who I was actually going to shoot. It is, yes. It's very good. Last night it was sobering up when I got home. It's a very productive day, yes. Without a shadow of a doubt. Just getting to that phase at work where the work was starting to ramp up a bit. Just because we're getting very close to putting the offshore platform out to sea. So it's kind of, right, got to get the network running and make sure everybody's there and everything works connected before it goes away. So unfortunately it's a lot of conference calls and shouting at people for being numpties. Why have I stopped dead again?
Well done. Thanks for the help.
Must be something on the keybind.
This is Garrett. We're outmatched here. Disengage under best possible power. Made for heading 265 Mark 10 at best speed.
Run while you can, Starfleet. You won't get far.
I don't see anything that's saying full stop. Well, it's actually my first one, to be honest. I'm used to working in substations and not actually building offshore ones, so it was a bit of a change of pace. I just realised I walk in the park. Ooh. At least it's for family though. Yeah, that's what matters. Tomorrow for me it's more of the same. Yeah, well that's it, mate. Yeah, it gets you going, gives you that momentum. I think if what we're talking about doing works, then it's another avenue for you to do over here. So it makes it a bit easier. Increase your reach a bit.
Done us all proud. Give them hell, my friend.
At least one Starfleet officer has the courage to die well.
Yeah, it's not bad, Dan. I'll say it's if I didn't end up with that arthritis in my hip, I was going to go and get accredited for going offshore. Purely for a jolly. Out to the platform when it's out in the middle of the Baltic and see it in operation. But I don't think I'll pass the physical for it. And then I'm also more of a health and safety risk for the people out there. So I've just got to balance that. This battle could go on for a while, by the way.
Fight like a Klingon, Captain. Now die like one. Come on.
Okay, if he's insist. Words of Optimus Prime. I'll take yous all on. Now, the one question that sprung to my mind earlier on was, when you go to the 25th century and you end up on ESD and they think you've just came out the holodeck, etc., How did they explain your old ass ship parked outside? Right, there's no danger my ship's in that bad a state. My build is perfect.
I'm afraid you're dead. Your ship was destroyed in combat while protecting the retreat of Admiral Garrett's forces. Your sacrifice allowed Garrett to warn Starfleet about Klingon cloaking tech. But your ship was lost with all hands. At least, that's what's in the history books. I've brought you and the crew members I could save to the early 25th century. You're being recruited as a temporal agent. Since you're dead, we're giving you a new identity. We have a speed training and reacclimation process that will help you to fit in.
He's so sure of himself that he's going to say yes to his proposal. There we go. Let's get a science officer.
Welcome, nerds. Space Dock.
Congratulations.
You're scheduled for a meeting.
Right. So we can get this bit out the way and then we'll wrap things up.
Welcome to my... Hello. You can all...
Modify that one. For a start, we actually got the proper blue for this. I did see something on Reddit that had the color codes for this. Just pinged up. Empress Ultima, thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. We got updated. Perfect. Right, so K7. Where the hell's K7? Okay. So K7s. It just looks off in the tailor, but it'll probably look right on the map. Right, there we go. Right. Right. I am Lieutenant Commander now. Perfect. That'll be K7 as well. That is one funky looking comm badge. I'll try and keep the theme going just now. Right, bits. There we go, that's them. Them. Yep, there we go. Alright, so T5, T6 for the trousers. T6, there we go. Com badge has to be 23, 22, 3. So T. 22. No, 23 for the first bit, sorry. That. That. And that. Yeah, combat looks quite nice. And the feet. Right. T5. T23. And then 2 T6s. Yep. Okay. Right. So let's just have our Strange New Worlds one done. And let's create another one. And we'll just stick them in. There we go. It's kind of a nice Odyssey modern look just to try and blend in. No doubt we will play about with that quite a bit tomorrow night. I was just getting them all looking perfect, Eric. Thank you very much. Because they're in proper measurements. Not American standard. We have a chat about that tomorrow, Thorn, if you want.
Welcome to the 25th.
There we go, and we are now a temporal agent. Happy, happy days. Some control expertise on there. Gem on that. Ho 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 ho. Right. Time to fill my boots. There's me beautiful Pavel Omni, there we are. Oh, how I've missed you. Just the harmonics, not you as well. One of that. Type 14s, yep. Temple disorder, take that as well. Bother with any of that. Right, ground equipment we've done. Ships. Elios. Fovent. Oh, you ever sees red? Well, that's because you're tactical. Miscellaneous. Big prize. Cool. Cool. Right, so that's all of that. Filling up my inventory nicely. Hey, there we go. Now we've got the Ratican stuff as well. Talking science as well. Finish tidying this up. And that'll do us. And then we'll get the joys of starting to go through all of this. And doing all of these, especially that bloody Delta Quadrant one. And collecting all of these. Pump that, keep that. Atlas. And on this character, I do intend to run predominantly TOS themed ships at the end. I found I can actually get. Oh yes, I can. And pick them all up now. That's good. The advanced phasers. Matter of fact, what I'm doing, I'm putting Pavin on that. I can get Elios, can go there. Get rid of that. DPRM, there we go. And then we have it, the build ready for tomorrow. Hopefully. Put that on for giggles. Exactly. Much pew-pews. So, that's us. It's 11 o'clock at night for me, so it's time for me to go and get my beauty sleep. And as you can see, I desperately need it. So I'm going to wrap things up there. So thank you to everybody that's joined this evening. It's been a good laugh. Had a good amount of chat on the go as well. Dan with his bits. Here's what I'm thought. Well, I say I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm working from home, so whenever your stream starts, I'll be kicking about. Oh, don't do counterpoint, Eric. Go and do Unported, or whatever the heck it's called. The one with annoying Janeway in it. So yes, so tomorrow night, same time, there or thereabouts, and we shall continue with this, mess about with some ships, and get some storyline done. So thanks again, and I shall hopefully see you tomorrow.